Okay, so we are going to go over an example problem for the standard deviation question. Now, I'm going to start off by giving you guys a little table of values that we're going to call x. There are x values, because what better letter to use? And then I'm going to give them the values 3, 5, 7, 9, and 11. Okay? So, first things first, we're going to have to go through this chart and find the mean. So, out of those 5 data points, we have to construct the mean. So, we have to add them up and then divide by n. So, we know we're going to divide by n. And we know that we add them up. So 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 plus 7 is 15. 15 plus 9 is 24. And 24 plus 11 is 35. Well, 35 divided by n. Let's plug in. So, plug in n. 35 divided by n, and n is equal to 5. We have 5 data points. So that means that our mean is going to be 7. So now, we're going to have to find our deviations. So step 2 says to subtract the mean, meaning we're going to subtract the mean from all the data points, and that gives us their deviation. So I'm going to put a DEV for short. Okay? So, our deviations are going to be 3 minus 7, which is negative 4, 5 minus 7, which is negative 2, 7 minus 7, which is 0, 9 minus 7, which is 2, and 11 minus 7, which is 4. So, now we can do our final chart value at least, and get our next step. The next step is to square each deviation. So, we're going to get a d squared. So, we're going to look at the one to the left, and we're going to square it. So, negative 4 squared is 16. Negative 2 squared is positive 4. 0 squared is 0, 2 squared is 4, and 4 squared is 16. Okay, so now we've got all the way up to step 3. So we've squared all of our deviations. Now what do we have to do? We have to add them up. So we're going to add up 16, 4, 4, and 16. And when we do that, we're going to get 40. Okay? So that's step 4. We've got up to step 4. So now that we have 40, we have to divide by n minus 1. Well, what is our n? N is equal to 5, which means that n minus 1 is equal to 4. So we're going to do 40 divided by 4, which equals 10. Now, are we done? No. We've divided by our n minus 1, and we have our, what's called the variance. So this is called our variance. It's terrible handwriting, I apologize. Now, to get the standard deviation, we take the square root of the variance. Okay? So if our variance is 10, that means our standard deviation is the square root of 10. Now you can plug that in a calculator and you will get some number, but that will be your answer, and that will be your standard deviation. I hope this example helped.